Hello, welcome to Alpha Protocol. A lot of people kind of rightly hate this game. I actually quite like it. Or I did when I first played it, which was on release. I haven't played it since. Actually, no, we will not. We'll go with Soldier. Because as I recall, my preferred way was to just up my toughness and martial arts and my tech aptitude. I'll give myself a point. Oh, actually no, there was sabotage. We have no more points left. We have no more points left. Yeah, as I recall, the last time I played this, I liked to just up my toughness and my martial arts and then rush in and punch people to death. So we're going to be playing that kind of spy this time. The incredibly obvious spy who is inexplicably bulletproof. I went a bit Michelin weather there. Oh, but where did the nice Welsh spy who was sabotaging our systems last week go? They're gone, child. Sent away by the Director of Intelligence. I know where they're going eventually, but until then, Daventry. And where back? Ooh. The incredibly unstealthy people who are still inexplicably secret agents. As you might have guessed, this is an espionage themed game, an infamous espionage themed game. But I never quite got why, so we'll see if I can figure that one out this time. Now that I'm a bit older and wiser. I haven't been paying attention to this cutscene at all. Barely paid attention to the plot the first time I played. In all honesty, it doesn't have a very interesting story. Or a very interesting main character. But he does have a very annoying haircut, which I would change as soon as possible. Oh, this guy's the villain, by the way. In case that wasn't immediately obvious. From the fact that he is wearing an evil shirt and smoking an evil cigar.
It is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
He was saying some plot-relevant stuff which I just completely talked over. But it's okay, because that was a flash forward. So, in 3 months we'll see that again. Why do you have one of those codes? Why do you have many codes on your clothing?
I feel like I've been hit by a freight train.
I'm gonna quickly put on subtitles. Okay. Can't put on subtitles just yet, thankfully.
Good. You're awake.
Oh right, yes, this was the big thing the game had. You could be professional, aggressive, or suave, or as they termed it, Dawn, Bower, and Bond. Let's be professional.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina.
God, you have an
Let's just say
annoying
I'm not a
voice.
fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave then.
Not her,
And how
him.
do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
I'll think of something.
Nope, is it?
Mike, the door's locked down.
Okay. Firstly, is there no subtitles option? Thank you.
But you might be able to find a way to break the glass.
In case of emergency.
That did it.
Guess Sleeping Beauty's had enough. That you, Mike? You just hold on. I'm sending some guards to tuck you back in.
I shouldn't have sent melee guards. Melee is my specialty, probably. Hopefully I'll be able to get the dialogue working.
You need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall. Do a bypass. It's on it.
Okay.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Yeah, I'd imagine they do. This is the worst crouching animation ever.
It's on.
Stop moving.
Ah, there you are, Mike. Gotcha.
That's terrible. Will you please stop shooting me?
Watch out for cameras.
Easy peasy.
If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
Nope, no one here. No one here at all.
dispatched a squad to your area.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Come on, stop moving.
Over there! Stop the truck, I see
You've done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Mike, get out of there.
Where am I meant to be going? Up here, apparently. Okay. Never mind. Okay, looks like I have no choice but to hack the system.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Stay where you are. Don't.
Just gonna ignore her.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
I don't give up government secrets.
I believe you. Everyone says that during the first hour of interrogation.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Oh, okay, I get how to use the dialogue system now. It's been a while, okay?
Then you and I can talk, face to face. That make you feel better?
No, but some morphine might. Or whatever cocktail you shot into my system. What the hell was that?
That's classified. Although I didn't expect you to shake it off so quickly. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Says here you've got a military background. That's good. I was in the Marines myself.
I'm sorry.
That a crack agent?
No, sir. I'm sorry you're not with them anymore. Must be frustrating pushing papers and talking to new recruits like me.
Well, your military experience should prove useful. Weapons range and shooting tests should be a breeze. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pin here and meet the rest of the crew.
I'm gonna scan your clothes,
There's
Mike, and
more
see
of you?
what deals I can get.
I'm unique. So's the rest of the staff. They all have their little quirks, but that's what makes them perfect for the job. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Zordon.
Big ass screen.
No weapons past this point. You don't have clearance to come in here.
Oh, screw you.
You probably want to change. Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
Okay, first let us change your face into something less obnoxious. Sorry, I just like the Auton face there.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
You might want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
Oh god, not this again. Yeah, Sean D. Don't be such a creep. No. Gonna bother with that. No. I'm just gonna head straight on with the mission. Because I don't need to do any orientation. I'm amazing at this game. Absolutely amazing. I will stab anyone who says otherwise.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
As much as I thought was necessary.
I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I can't let you train me if I don't put you through the paces too.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. It's almost like you did a 180 as soon as you left this room.
Hey, I stopped by the vending machine.
Huh. Well, I suppose we'll have to waive the physical evaluation. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
Oh god, I wish I hadn't picked that now.
Here is the best way to do that.
What a shitty thing to
Give me a
say.
mission and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Are you suggesting I have an attitude problem?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
So, this is a win friends and influence people lecture.
Hardly. Turning a friend into an enemy and vice versa, while both can have their positives. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want. I didn't realize this was an acting gig.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation.
although that can be a plus.
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone, so if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can, so if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
Like if I wanted to seduce someone?
Oh, I thought it was an option to
not like
try
I'm in
and
trouble with
seduce
that or
him.
If that's
But
what you
never
want to do,
mind.
pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Mostly weapon manuals. Then I make sure I actually test it myself. The specs are sometimes off.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Maybe I could spend that extra time reading, pumping them full of bullets instead. I'll pass.
If your target can't fire back, great. Otherwise, good luck with that strategy. Me, I recommend reading up on your enemies and your team.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others.
Oh my god, you are so dull.
To shake secrets
I
loose.
regret this.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
So when can I start researching my friends and neighbors? Is there a gossip blog I can check, or...
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group?
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again. Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
You know where he is?
No, but that'll be part of your mission in the Middle East. Find the missiles, then find him and take him out.
You don't want him taken alive?
If he cooperates, sure, bring him in. On the off chance he tries to kill you, then put a bullet in his head.
I'll put my years in charm school to use.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
God, you're irritating.
I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Woo, finished the... Really? You call your headquarters the Grey Box? Yeah. A shitty name. Okay, well, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when we'll be in Saudi Arabia.